Good morning, everybody. Today is January the 17th. Welcome to today's show with Phil. Today we're going to cover some topics. Are we living in the end times? You may ask us. You may ask. So, are we living in the end times? Are we living right there? Okay? Now, let's see. Right now, are we living in end times? So, are we living in the end times? All right. I'm over here changing pictures on this screen right here. So, I want to clearly emphasize that we are living where it's a very dangerous world out there. Now, religious centers are being attacked. We got the Jewish, we got the Muslim mosque being attacked. We got churches being attacked. We also got the churches that used to be on fire for God. We used to have religious centers that used to be on fire for God. All right. Now they turn into indoctrination camps. Now some of these Christian churches infamously use Malachi 3:18 to beat the dime out of you. So I want to go ahead and do a topic today called religion. So I'm not going to go out and put it on the. I'm not going to talk about religion in a workplace. But, just to give you a heads up. Now, in some evangelical Christian churches, that preach the Christian doctrine, sometimes they take the word out of a Bible, build doctrine around it. All right, sometimes they'll even go as far as taking Malachi chapter 3, verse 18, tell everybody they curse God. They stole from the temple to make them hand over the currency out of the wallet, to extort money. All right, I got news for you, everybody. I don't know if you ever followed the 4 books of the New Testament Gospels already been fulfilled, all right? Christ went to the cross. He died, rose again after the 3rd day. He fulfilled the law of Moses, so to speak. So, in today's churches, all right, today's churches, they use that Malachi chapter 3, verse 18 to beat the last currency out of your back pocket to put in an offer platter. Now, that can be done by coercion. Okay, that right there is coercion. Now, I mean, if they go out past the offering platter around, you voluntarily gave, you gave with all your heart and mind and soul there, without no coercion. All right? It may sound funny at first, but I'm just being honest. All right? The only remnant that believes in Christ is going to be the underground church. Now, we live in a world where the government is actually the enemy of the people. So are the law enforcement agencies, like the FBI, Homeland Security. Those are the enemy of the people, actually. So, now I want to help fill in the blanks in those who watch this video. All right, while we're watching this broadcast. Now, I want to fill in the blanks. Did you know when a political party came to power, like in Germany, it was followed by a blueprint by the FBI, way back in the time before our time, all right? They developed a blueprint to put it to a test on the people in Europe to see how it will work at the end game for the United States. Now, what's interesting is, all right, now, number one, the media is in bed with the politicians. Okay, the bankers. The bankers are the enemy of the people. They commit crimes against humanity. All right? You can call me any name you want, but I promise you, go dig into the proven history on the internet, connect the dots, and follow the money, follow the true history that was erased by the command of the Federal Reserve System. The very system that is not owned by the United States, okay? The Federal Reserve is owned by foreign entities with an American name attached to it. The Federal Reserve did not come into being until 1913. That's when Woodrow Wilson, all right, the former president of the United States, well, in his speech, he told the American people before he got out of public office that he regretted deeply, and through coercion of a I don't know what senator it was, but it was off the island of the Jekyll Island, right across from North Carolina. Did you know that? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just telling you this so you can go out there and connect the dots. The only Democrat that was actually worth for the American people was Andrew Jackson, all right? Him and the Congress kept the foreign entities from taking control of the United States, okay? Through printing money from a bank owned by foreign control. Okay, fast forward. So, we all knew about the Great Depression and all that good stuff. The banks went broke, then got bought up by the foreign entities called the Federal Reserve. They print money out of thin air. They also coerced or actually crafted a bill for FDR, whom at that time used to be president of the United States. He was going on his third term, but he also married his cousin for a wife. They had no kids, but they had pets. Did you also know this? In the 1930s, they seized gold bullion from anyone who possessed that. Of course, you can just buy money for a gold certificate, piece of paper. But if you ain't got no gold to back it up, that paper's worthless. So let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. And yes, I'm connecting the churches. I'm connecting the banks. I'm connecting the governments. I'm connecting everything around the world, all tied into what we are at today. Let me see. What is that thing? What does that thing right there say? Oh, wow. Look at this right here. Let me read this to you. This note is the official intended for all debts, public and private. I'm sorry about that. And on the back, the United States of America won. Look at that. And look at this. Oh yeah. Did you know? Get you a magnifying glass. Somewhere around there, you have an owl in there. Okay, an owl. You have an owl in there. Okay, in California, there's a place that's off limits for me and you, private, public citizen. It's off limits. I mean, you try to go there, we'll probably get executed if you have a firing squad. You know who's allowed there? The politicians, the corporate executives, and the very rich and powerful people. They go to what's called the Bohemian Grove. You can laugh at me if you want to. And there is a pedophilia ring that goes on over there at the Bohemian Grove. And I'm willing to go to jail for the information I'm giving you. All right? I'm willing to get shut down. Okay? I'm willing to get shut down. I'm willing to be silenced to give you the information that you need. And remember, people are dead because of lack of knowledge. Did you know that? They're dead because of lack of knowledge. Yes. All right. So that pyramid of all seeing eye, you got the well, you know what? I tell you what. Before I publish this video on the web, I'm going to put both the pyramid of control and power before and after this video. I'm going to do it to bring you knowledge, bring you the knowledge up here. I'm going to help you bring it up. The reason why I talk about religion, the reason why I talk about politics, the reason why I talk about money, they're all into cahoots together. And you can, if you want to, laugh at me if you want to. But I promise you, if this video stays here on YouTube, you need to know this. You can call me anything you want, but I promise you, you go out there and research, do deep research. Knowledge will come to your... And let me tell y'all something. The media itself, all right, the media is fully controlled by the rich and powerful. They're fed spoonful of propaganda to pass down to me and you to believe. I'll give you an illustration. All right? I want to say the media will still tell you it's hailing outside, it's raining outside. And you go outside and look, there is no ice, there's no water on the ground. They're going to tell you there's snow out there on the ground. You go outside right now and sun's shining. Step on dried dirt, dried gravel, dried cement. There's no snow. Are you following me now? Also, the media is also the enemy of the people because they go out and destroy reputations of others, innocent people. I'm going to expose this through this video. I want you to do me a favor. Instead of laughing at me on this and thinking I'm talking BS, get out on the information superhighway and dig for knowledge for yourself. And then come back and tell me if I told the truth or not. Because if you don't connect it, if you don't learn what's happening before our eyes, if you don't learn what's happening before our eyes, the humanity itself is doomed. for all eternity. Because I mean, each person is given a free will to exercise their own beliefs. All right? I hope that this video has opened your eyes to the realization of what's happening around us. Thank you for watching, and you have a good day. Take care of yourself. Take care of others around you. And peace, quiet, and freedom to you where you may be located. Peace out.